6 instead of 4 hives. Man, I am Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and yes, I got my voice back after attending the Okie Homesteading Expo in Pryor, Oklahoma. What an amazing time that was. We are going to get out on the ridge today and do a bunch of work. We're going to get on the tractor and level out an eroded side road. We're going to dig out a culvert. We're going to do some yard work, maybe some lighting on the Ridge farmhouse. Maybe even a little bling bling on the Dodge SRT. We even might smoke up some ribs this evening, have a nice little meal here on the ridge. But before we do that, we need to get up to the Ridge Rabbitry and go over some things that have happened recently. You guys probably know we got attacked by dogs in the Rabbitry, lost a lot of kits and rabbits. I got more information on that. Let's go up there now. Y'all probably remember from one of our recent videos, the dogs came up and attacked our rabbits in the Rabbitry a few nights in a row. We lost all the grow outs. The dogs had pushed on the paneling on the Taj Mahal hutch over there and pushed it in. And then they terrorized the rabbits, the 13-week-old rabbits, until they jumped out one by one out of that hole and chased them down. Again, Mom actually saw one of the dogs running off with one of the white rabbits. Peppa was our the white and gray breeder, the mama rabbit. She was killed that night as well. Terrible. I just don't really know how it happened. But Frosty, the buck, the male rabbit, and Cupcake, the brown female rabbit. Cupcake was pregnant and she was having babies during all that and lost the babies. Unfortunately, again, I'm sorry to be the Debbie Downer here, but this is part of living in the country, living on a farm. Well, Frosty had his toes damaged by the dogs. They were trying to get to him from below. He had a tile to stand on, but he kept fretting to and fro. Well, guys, he passed away a couple of days later. He wasn't eating, wasn't drinking, and he passed away. I don't think his injuries were the cause of it, but just stress from it. Well, unfortunately, a couple of days after that, Cupcake had 0 physical ailments. She had lost her kits during all this tragedy. And again, 4 or 5 days later after it all, she passed away as well. We have 0 rabbits in the Rabbitry. All that's left now up here by the Rabbitry, or signs of our rabbits, are just puffs of fur. And it is really a heartbreaking, tragic thing. But we're not going to let us get us down. We're going to get with Doug and Shelly Kay from His Way Homestead. That's where we got our Texas A&M University Kingsville rabbits. These are bred to take the southern heat and have long ears for good heat dissipation. And we will regrow. We will grow our Rabbitry again. We'll get another buck and 2 more does for our breeder section and start filling up the grow outs again. So fret not, we will bring rabbits back to the ridge very, very soon. While we're up here, check out the bees in the apiary, bringing in beautiful pollen of all different colors. Oh my goodness, I bet a couple of these are ready to split. If there's any queen cells in there, we can split these and have, 6 instead of 4 hives. Man, I am Well, that wasn't fun. I just got stung right on the lip. Oh my goodness. That's gonna hurt, it's gonna swell up. You may see me the rest of this video swollen up like a big cantaloupe, so you'll know why. Another small item we need to address is one of our eave lights up there. I gotta get up there on a ladder on top of the porch roof and see if I can get that eave light replaced without falling to my death. We'll see if I can do that. Here on the side of the Ridge property, we've got this road that goes up to the barn, and you've seen us before leveled out due to erosion. We try to get a crown on it, try to keep the gravel from washing over down into the gulches and the valleys off to the side. Well, a lot of it has eroded down in here to our culvert, and I've had to keep digging that out with a shovel. Well, we're gonna get the tractor today and get some of this sediment and sand and gravel. I mean, seriously, there's about a foot deep of sediment, sand, and gravel that should be on the road that's down here by this culvert. We need to get that up on the road, get it all smoothed out, keep these roads looking nice. can see here, we took out a huge old chunk of dirt next to this culvert. We can actually see the culvert now. And coming on up, looking at the road looks so smooth now, so smooth. We get on up here, you'll see the big old gully washouts have been smoothed out. Look at this right here, guys. That's how you use a box blade now. That's what I'm talking about. This lasts for a couple months. You know, it's been a couple months since that's probably been longer than that since we did it all winter. Probably last fall, last time we did this. But it'll get packed down. We'll drive the Kubota on it, drive the tractor over it a bunch of times, and you can see how nice and hard it is up here and nice and smooth. And this was really, really gullied out. So super happy with this. Well, we got most of the clover removed from the front yard, but we have tons of other weeds. I failed to get my pre-treatment out like early as I do. Normally the pre-emergent comes out here in about a month, but I also like to get some of the winter grasses out before the pre-emergent goes down. But we're gonna get some broadleaf weed killer on there today, get rid of a lot of this stuff, and make this front yard look halfway decent here for our neighbors. So let's get at it. My PPE on here. I don't want to get any of these chemicals on my hands. This is my little proprietary spring mixture here. What we're going to be putting on is a little bit of a pre-emergent. This is a prodiamine 65 WDG pre-emergent. I'll put a little bit more on this later in the spring as well, but we do have some that come up this time of the year. So pre-emergent, I got some Car Barrel 4L. This is an insecticide. Keep them nasty fleas and ticks out of the yard. And then a little bit of MSMA. I know it's early. MSMA is better for Bermuda grass in the summertime, but I'm going to throw a little bit of this in here. I like to get them broadleafs that don't affect the Bermuda early. It will be warm pretty soon. We've got some Algair 2,4-D amine. This is going to kill them broadleaves right up. And then I like to mix it all in with a little bit of Algair 90 surfactant. The surfactant is what allows the chemicals to stick to the blades of grass. It's like a little bit of oil, and that oil allows it to stick to the grass and distribute throughout and kill it flat. We got the Oklahoma Joe smoking up with some hickory on there. We have prepared a full slab of pork ribs. Guys, we put some Wickers marinade. We cut the slab in half, poured some Wickers marinade over there, and I got some strawberry seasoning. That's not strawberry flavored seasoning. It's from Strawberries Barbecue in Holcomb, Missouri. That stuff is too many nice, as old Matt Crocker says. Now, slathered that all over both sides, and we let it set. We let it get to room temperature after marinating for a few hours in the refrigerator. Flip it over. You know, we got it all dry rubbed up, getting a little bit of marinade on there. Get it in the smoker on the hickory, and you're going to see what this looks like as I flip it the first time. So we've been perfectly in the smoke range. We'll let that sit in there for several hours. And then of course, I'll do a finish sear right over the grill. You can see here, we've got our smoke, all that wood in there on the charcoal. That's a Kingsford charcoal. Now let's look at our ribs. Oh, look at that, guys. We'll flip these bad boys over. Pork ribs, slow cooking. That's what I'm talking about, people. That's what I'm talking about. Let those slow cook, and we'll get a little marinade put back on top of that. Gonna be so good. Now it's time for some bling on the SRT Durango. Guys, this SRT Durango's got a 392, 475 horsepower engine in it, all-wheel drive, lots of power. I call this my minivan on steroids. This thing is fun. Holds seats 6 people comfortably, and man, can it move. Now we're gonna put a sticker here from Dawn from Hat Creek Homestead. She has hooked me up with the RidgeLife logo. I love this. Now, she had given me a white one before I had on here, but with all the red accents, the red Dodge lettering, the red SRT on there. I got red Brembo brakes all the way around on the calipers. I figured the red would look so much better. So we're gonna put this right here today, make this thing pop. This is gonna look so good. So we just gotta peel this off. Hopefully it sticks because it's been pulled apart for a little bit. Let's get this peeled off here. We gotta get it on straight. Let's see, we're gonna put this level all the way over here and level. I think right there is perfect. Yep, be careful. Oh, it's already stuck. Gotta get it on here, here we go. So you gotta get it laid out flat like this. Probably want to use a credit card. I'll use here we go. Gotta get sure to get that on straight. There we are. I'll get a flat card and push on that. See if we can get it all stuck good and see what this looks like when I peel it off. Boomage, there we go. Look at that. You mix that in with the red Dodge lettering there and the SRT there. Come around, you can see the red Brembo brake calipers, the red 392 on the decal there. You can see my reflection in the car. Then the red, look at that. Come around to the front. Of course, we can see the red SRT lettering there. Boom, 392, baby. Looking good. Needs to be washed. Got a little road grime on there, but man, I'm super, super happy with that. Thank you, Dawn from Hat Creek Homestead. Looks great. These ribs are ready to eat. We're gonna take them inside and let the RidgeLife family chow down on them. I hope you enjoyed our little fun we had on the ridge today. We got that light changed out. We didn't fall, we didn't die. We got our yard sprayed for those pesky weeds. Got that side road all smoothed out. All those gully washes are gone. And guys, we got the bling put on the SRT Durango. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Dawn from Hat Creek Homestead, for that red RidgeLife logo. Looks so good on the back of that Mopar SRT Durango. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to RidgeLife already, please take time to do so now. Hit the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out on RidgeLife. And as always, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife. Ooh, smoke, smoke, smoke.